It is now my great pleasure to formally invite Her Royal Highness Princess Dina Mired of Jordan to say a few words. Her Royal Highness is the Global Ambassador for Tobacco-Free Portfolios, for which we are truly grateful, and she is also the President-elect of the Union for International Cancer Control. Your Royal Highness. Oh, please speak from the floor. Speak from the floor. You can either.
I need to move.
I'll need to move to get you out.
Too much energy. Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Dr. King. Your Excellencies, colleagues, and friends, I am a mother of a cancer survivor, so cancer is very personal to me. I am also a fierce advocate against the tobacco industry. Tobacco causes the early death of 7 million people every year. For years, I have been campaigning in Jordan and globally to reduce tobacco use and encourage countries to implement the World Health Organization Framework Convention on Tobacco. During the Union for International Cancer Control's World Cancer Congress in 2014, I was told I was to meet a Dr. King to learn about her initiative, Tobacco-Free Portfolios. I expected yet another positive initiative as, one of the many positive initiatives against the tobacco industry. And of course, I was more than ready to help. Then after speaking with Dr. King, I realized that she was on to something big. And I mean big. Like many others, I had not considered that our money, the community's money, the money placed in pension funds was being invested in tobacco companies. I had not realized that normal people across the globe, like you and me, the general public, were unwittingly investing in the very companies that produce and market the product that is the single largest contributor and cause of early death. I did not realize that also most governments were investing in the tobacco industry through their sovereign wealth funds, all in direct contrast to their great efforts to implement and enforce the Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. I was stunned and horrified. In simple terms, whilst we are all focused on reducing the enormous negative impact of tobacco on populations, we are also unknowingly providing a steady lifeline by financing it. So when Dr. King asked me to be the global ambassador for tobacco-free portfolios, I jumped at the chance. I believe that everyone should know exactly what he or she is investing in. And if they discover that they are investing in tobacco companies whose product, when used exactly as intended, results in death of its customer, they should be able to say no. We should all be able to say no, exactly as Dr. King has done. First with her own pension fund, and then with another one, and another, and another. The conversation has now extended to include banks, insurers, and all aspects of the finance sector. Since 2012, having been joined by Ms. Claire Payne and Dr. Rachel Melsom, over $12 billion have shifted away from investment in tobacco. $12 billion. Global momentum is building. Of course, the real heroes are you all here, representatives from the finance sector, who listened, reviewed, and acted, leading your colleagues in moving money away from tobacco. Thank God there are still people in this world who continue to incorporate human well-being first and foremost in their assessment of their investments. It is because of your actions and support that the tobacco-free portfolio team has an increasing impact globally. All great ideas start with one person. However, they become magnificent deeds with the support of others. We are all here today to launch the Tobacco-Free Pledge. 3 determined women encouraged $12 billion in divestment from tobacco industry. Just imagine what we can do if we all join this movement. Let today be the tipping point for global expansion of the work with the finance sector. Thank you all for working with us to bring us closer to the day when financing tobacco is a thing of the past, something future generations, including my children and your children, will perhaps consider unimaginable in the very near future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Royal Highness, for those kind words.